I'll start us again here. Video number 2. Be popping up on the screen anytime, any second. We'll get rocking and rolling. Here we go. So again, we're back to solving. So these blogs have the same base, so I can bring them together. Addition is multiplication, so that's 4 times x minus 3. That equals 2. So then I can undo the log by taking 10 to the exponent because it's a base 10. 10 to the exponent, this undoes. Distributing the 4, that'll give me 4x minus 12 equals 100. At that point in time, add the 12 over. That gives us 4x equals 112. Divide by 4. It's going to give us x equals 4 goes into 11 twice. 4 goes into 32, 8. So as long as we can plug in 28 and be okay. 28 minus 3 is 25. We're positive. We're not 0 or negative. We are good. Good to go. Look at 14. It says the function m of r equals 20r cubed miles the mass and gram spherical titanium ball is a function of the ball's radius. Write the inverse function. So in other words, okay, so we're going to go ahead and take r. So in this case, so I didn't tell you guys this a whole lot, but let me tell you right now. When you're given a situation and these things actually represent certain things, like this is the mass of a radius with a certain radius, it really actually makes no sense to switch the variables. So in other words, just solve for r. That's really, to be honest, that's going to be your best way to find the inverse here. So you can switch them, but the best option now, if it's some kind of they give you some kind of definition of things, like what these things represent. There's real life representation. This is the mass. This is a radius. Just solve for r. It'll make so much more sense. So what I would do then is solving for r, divide by 21. I get r cubed equals m of r, which is the mass, over 21. I would then take the cube root of each side. That gives me radius equals the cube root of the mass over 21. So that's why it makes more sense when they give you a situation on it, because then you're saying, oh, I see. This is the mass divided by 21. Take the cube root, that gives me its radius. So here it says find the approximate radius of a ball that has the mass of 200. So I just take 200 and I plug it right in here for the mass. So I get radius equals cube root 200 over 21. Take out my handy dandy calculator. I'm going to take the cube root, which is under math. There is a cube root button right here, number 4. And I type in 200 divided by 21. Now notice on mine, the cube root continues to go over. If yours doesn't, make sure you put a parenthesis around the 200 divided by 21. But we're good to go now, and just hit enter. So the radius is approximately 2.1196, which is going to put us to 2.120, and that is going to be in centimeters. Okay, here we go. Sorry, came off the page right there. There you go, now you can see it. Okay, 15, find the inverse of each function. Do not use a calculator. Verify with composition, sure. So at this point in time, now you can switch x equals 3y minus 5, because they just give you the bare naked problem here. So just go ahead and switch. Now solve for y. Add 5. 3y equals x plus 5. Divide by 3. There's the inverse. So g inverse of x equals x plus 5 over 3. Verify by throwing it in. Hold on a sec, guys. Sorry. Just wait 1 second. My wife's calling, so I need to take this. So hold on 1 second, if you will. Oh dear, I don't know how to pause it. Okay. Well, we won't worry about pausing. We'll just stop it. I'm good either way, huh? Whichever way you like it best. I just right in the middle of a review video. Hey! I was just in the middle of a review video. That's okay, and with the way I'm doing it, yeah, I don't know how to pause it with what I'm doing, and so then I have to stop it, and it's okay. I'm good either way, like, with it being buttoned down, or, I don't know, what do you like it? I don't think I have a preference, but let me look at them again.
Like, which one do you think looks better?
Probably unbuttoned looks better.
That's what I thought too. Because I think it looks a little bit small if it's buttoned.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Okay. Alright.
Alright, is that all you needed?
Thanks.
Oh, hey. I totally forgot about gas. But there is a gallon in the gas tank that's out underneath the fifth wheel. Yeah. No, it's not mixed or anything. It's just normal gas. It is kind of a weird nozzle. So it's meant to kind of keep the gas in the can instead of letting it spill out or anything. So what you do is there's a black so basically it's a kind of a black thing that goes over there's a black thing that kind of goes over the spout's black. Inside of it is kind of a yellow spout as well. What you need to do is you need to push the black spout back, and that'll let the gas flow then through the yellow spout. But the way you do that is, okay, I'm so sorry, hon. Love you too. Bye. I didn't even stop it at a decent place.